What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the comfort food series of Cook with Cartea. Yeah, so this is gonna be the finale to the comfort food series. So we got a real good recipe that's gonna set it over the top today. Now, real quick, holidays just passed, so you celebrate Christmas or whatever y'all celebrate. Hope everybody had a good holiday, enjoyed the food, enjoyed the time with the family, or just enjoyed the holiday, period. Now, y'all see these ingredients in front of us, and I know y'all seen that thumbnail already. So yeah, today we're gonna be making creamy chicken Cajun enchiladas. Yeah, so we got these ingredients in front of us that let me just go ahead and point out. We ain't even gonna waste no more time. So yeah, of course, we got the tortillas back here. We got the soft flour shell tortillas. Now we got our cheeses. We got mozzarella, and then we got Monterey Jack cheese. And then we got some Parmesan that we're gonna use too. Right here in the front, we got some shallots. That's one shallot right there that we chopped up. Now, you could use white onions too, but we just gonna take it to the next level today, and we're gonna try the shallot today. Now right here, we got red bell pepper. And then right here, y'all see, yeah, real diced, real fine right here, we got Serrano pepper right there. So we're gonna use that as well, just give us a little bit of heat. We got sun-dried tomatoes right here in the front. Roasted garlic paste, or you could just use regular garlic paste. Then we got the Creole kick. Yeah, y'all know I love that Creole kick. Got that. And then we got some heavy whipping cream. Now we got our chicken right here in the back, 2 chicken breasts. And then we do got some spinach right here that we gonna throw in there. Y'all can use spinach, y'all don't have to though, but we gonna throw a little health in there. And then we got some seasonings, some other ingredients in the back that we gonna use too. All right, y'all, so like I said, we got our chicken right here. Now, what we did was, that I didn't show y'all, is we took some boiling hot water, salted it up a little bit, put the chicken breasts in there, and let them, get a little bit of a cook. And then we got them to looking like this, because what we about to do is we about to go ahead and shred these up ourselves. Now, you got another option too, where you could just get a rotisserie chicken or, something like that, and you could kind of break it up. That's always an option too, but we're gonna go ahead and shred it up. All right, y'all, so y'all see, we got that chicken shredded up, got that off to the side. Now we're gonna go ahead and start working on our cream sauce. So we got about a half a stick of butter melted in there. And then we're gonna start off with cooking those shallots down. Like I said, you could use white onions if you want to. Right now we started on a low medium because we wanted to melt that butter, but we don't want to start too high because we don't want to burn the butter. You want to let that butter melt nice and slow. And then we're gonna climb up to a medium because we want to cook these vegetables down. We're gonna bring in our red bell pepper and our Serrano pepper too. And then we're gonna come in with that roasted garlic paste. You can use minced garlic too. But the flavor from that roasted garlic, yeah. Take it to the next level, of course, you're gonna need that. So mix that in. And now we're gonna come in with about a tablespoon of flour. Then we wanna get that mixed in and cook that flour out. Get that sandy, kind of mushy texture. That flour is gonna incorporate and, just kind of dry everything out, but that's exactly what we want. After we added in that chicken broth, y'all know y'all want to get that thicker type of texture because it's going to help with our roux for our cream sauce. So you just want to keep mixing it in until you get that good texture. Make a little pit in the middle right here like this. And then I'm going to come in and add those sun-dried tomatoes in there. And I'm going to just mix them in. And then I'm probably just gonna break them up a little bit too, because I don't want those big pieces in there. But I'm gonna let them cook down a little bit, let them get a little softer. All right, so now that we got all that stuff in there, we mix it in. Broke those sun-dried tomatoes up just a little bit, because we don't want, big chunks of that in there. And when you break them up, you bring that more of that flavor out of there too. Now, next thing we're gonna do is come in with our heavy cream. Mix that heavy cream in. Be on about a medium-high heat because we want to let that heavy cream cook down. It's going to already kind of have a bit of a thick texture because, you know, we made that roux. Now, I see the bubbling. It's cooking down. That's exactly what we want right there. You see that consistency. That's before we add the cheese in or anything like that. So now we're going to bring our heat down to about a medium, and we're going to start to come down to a low medium because as we start to add those cheeses in, we don't want to be at too high of a heat when we adding in those cheeses because then, you know, the sauce will separate and we want that cheese to break down nice and slow with a good consistency to it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and season this up before we put our cheese in there. Pretty much all-purpose seasoning, you know, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. So we're going to add that. That Creole kick. We're going to add some Italian seasoning. A little smoked paprika. Depending on how much spice you want in there, just add a little bit of crushed red pepper. Alright y'all, so pretty much last step to this is we're going to go ahead and add our cheeses in here. So we're going to add some grated Parmesan cheese in there. We're on a low medium heat. We're going to come in with that mozzarella cheese. Let's get that in there. I'm going to add a little bit of cheese at a time, just mix. We got the health in there. You can add spinach, you don't have to though. This is just an option. Taste your sauce, make sure you know I don't need no more seasoning, or if you want to add some more cheese in there, we have a pretty good consistency now. So now, what we're going to do, we're going to add that chicken in there. So now just mix the chicken in, get that all incorporated. Now, this is the dish that we're going to be baking in. So I got a strainer on the top. Pretty much what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your chicken, put it in the strainer, or you know, a colander. You're gonna get that sauce out of there. All right, so just, you know, just kind of mash it around. Let that sauce get through there. And then we just gonna have a thin layer of sauce at the bottom. You know, we don't want like super creamy chicken when we put it into our shells. Y'all see what we got? So we just, like I said, we just want a thin layer right here at the bottom. Make a little bed for, you know, where we lay our enchiladas. We got our oven preheating at 375. So now, right here, you can use a plate or something like that, as long as you know it got like a little rim on it. We're gonna throw some chicken broth in here. And really all we're gonna do is we just gonna kind of soak our tortilla in the chicken broth just a little bit, because it's gonna help us, you know, it's gonna be a little bit more flexible opposed to, you know, us just using it when it's just dry and then we gotta worry about possibly, you know, our tortilla breaking or something like that, because that's not what we want. Kind of let it drain off, get over here to this station, add some of our chicken in here. Take this and we just gonna roll this up real tight. And we just gonna stick it in there just like that. And we just gonna do that for each one. Now that we got that, we're gonna come in over the top with that Monterey Jack cheese. Then I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of that grated Parmesan over the top too. And then just a little Italian seasoning. All right, y'all, so look, we did everything, got them all covered up. So now we're ready to go ahead and go in the oven. Like I said, oven preheated 375. We're gonna go in there for about 10-15 minutes, you know, get a little bit of a crisp on those shells, let that cheese melt. Yeah, let everything go ahead and do its thing, and then we're gonna come back, check on it. We're pretty much gonna be done. So let's go ahead and get in the oven. Ooh, yeah, look. So we at the end, y'all already know. That recipe was fire. We just doing something different, we switching it up. So, make sure y'all try this enchilada recipe at the crib. It's not your traditional, we know that. But you know, it's always cool to do something a little different, you know what I'm saying? Just always being creative. So yeah, that was another recipe of the Comfort Food series. Now, make sure y'all stay tuned for the rest of these recipes and what's yet to come. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your people out there, we making these fire recipes. Yeah, like always, I appreciate y'all, and I thank y'all for tuning in, subscribing, showing love all the time. Now, like I said, make sure y'all stay tuned because we got some more fire recipes to come. Now, that was another one, Cook with Cartea Comfort Food Series recipe. Make sure y'all try this recipe at the crib. Ain't gonna let y'all down. Y'all be safe out there. I'm gonna see y'all on the next recipe.